Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Naked Ask, where we have a little bit of raw talk about the power of all things in and around asking for what you really want so you can reach your goals faster. I'm Dia Bondi, and I am a longtime communications coach and now a hobbyist auctioneer for women-led nonprofits and nonprofits that benefit women and girls. And I'm the creator of Ask Like an Auctioneer, a program dedicated to helping women ask for more using the mental model and frameworks of auctioneering. And today I want to talk to you about the fact that doing big things takes courage, like period. The hard asks that we have to make, the big and high stakes asks we have to make, they never feel like, honey, can you please pass the salt? They never do. They always feel like something else. And it's gonna feel like a stretch. Every time it's going to feel like a little bit out of body. It's going to give you that shaky, nervous, nauseous, excited feeling that you get when you put yourself out on a limb in a new way. And if you wait for that feeling to go away as a sign that you're finally ready to make that one crucial ask, that you're finally ready to put your hand in the air and say what you really want, you'll never do it. Because that feeling is actually a sign that you're on to something that is really, really important to you. And I think it's the vulnerability of asking for something that actually matters to us that raises the stakes and requires the kinds of courage that you'd use for making other kinds of risks, jumping off the base jumping, maybe strapping yourself into a roller coaster, doing the kinds of things that feel like you're really stepping outside of your everyday. So much of my coaching, both for this ask work, but also for my communications work, my clients often read the nervousness that they have about stepping on stage or making a big ask as a sign that they're not ready or that they're not good at it. And I can tell you what, you can both be good at your time on stage and have it feel like a challenge, have it feel risky, have it feel like a stretch. Those two things are going to happen at the same time. You can both make a courageous ask that is totally on point and aligned with who you are, what you want, and your values, and also feel freaked out about it while you're doing it. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and she's just at a time in her life where she's really suffering a little bit around asking the teacher for clarity where she's stuck, raising her hand and saying something that she doesn't understand. And she'll tell me all the time, Mom, I'm nervous. And my feedback to her is, you can ask the questions while you're nervous. You don't have to expect to not be nervous. I'm not going to tell her, don't be nervous. I'm going to say, yeah, great, you're nervous. And you can ask the questions while you're nervous. So my offer to you is to reframe the feeling that you get when you're making a big and important ask, or the feeling you get when you step on stage for the talk of your life. To reframe those feelings of that somehow they're a sign you're doing something wrong, and instead say, no, this is a sign that I'm doing something right, that I am doing something that feels high stakes and is important to me, that I do well, and that I perform, or that I stand up for the thing that I'm looking for. So you can follow me. Thank you for listening. And you can follow me and find me on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter handle @DiaBondia. And if you DM me any questions on any of those platforms, I'm happy to answer them. Any questions having to do with making the asks of your life. Maybe you're looking for a promotion. Maybe you're looking for a salary increase. Maybe you're stepping out on your own to freelance and it's time to start asking for your freelance rates. And that's got you twisted in a knot. If you have questions about any of those kinds of career-enhancing asks that feel really high stakes, you can DM them to me, and I'm happy to answer them over on my IGTV channel. And you can get on my list. If you're watching this on mobile right now, you can just tap out and text the word ask to 66866 and get on my mailing list, where you'll get more tips, you'll get more offers, you'll get updates on things, all things having to do with Ask Like an Auctioneer, so that you can use these tools and frameworks and content to help you step into your own courageous self and make the kinds of asks that matter to you. So your inquiry for today is, what is it for me to expect and be okay with high stakes asks and high stakes moments to just feel hard? That's it for now. See you next time. Thanks.